Yo, Chris, thanks, man. Yeah, it's time, bro. I seen that you platinumed MGS2 a while ago. And I've been like trying to figure out what I'm gonna play before all this big stuff comes out, the FF14 DLC and Elden Ring and stuff, so I just decided screw it, man. Time to platinum MGS3. All right. Luckily, I think on this one, like unlike MGS 1 and 2, there's not too much weird stuff we have to do. I actually haven't looked at the trophies for this game yet. Carotans will suck. I've done a little bit of research because I didn't platinum this one on PS3, so it's gonna be a rude awakening, I think. Okay, all of these are story. Any difficulty, CQC slam. These are all easy. Camouflage index of 90, 100. Poison a guard. Oh, throw a snake at him. This one, this kind of stuff, like get all the healing radio frequencies, I have to look up, dude. I don't know. I don't know that shit. I don't know all those. And I think they're different depending on difficulty you're playing too. Munition shed with TNT. I remember this one. This will happen when I play Sorrow. This, I don't know if I've ever done. I don't know if I've ever snuck up on the end before. They still have the get all animals trophies? Yeah. Get every type of snake, every type of bird, every type of this, every type of that. I actually have a guide pulled up. On the first playthrough, I'm going to like watch all the cutscenes and do the story. But I'm going to try to get as much stuff on this first playthrough because the reason this game, from what I understand, is the easiest to platinum is because you could, if you went extreme right away, you could get every trophy in one run. I'm not going to do that because I want to reacclimate myself with the game again. So it'll be like 2 playthroughs minimum, but maybe more. I'm going to try to... Well, because like there's a trophy for don't get any kills, don't get any alerts. All that stuff is required for Foxhound. So I'm probably just going to do that stuff on that run. And I'm not going to worry about all that shit on this one. Heard about the one run? Yeah. Create the Ocelot Paradox. That's funny. There's a trophy for that. Tsushinoko, I don't think I've ever found that thing before. Kill end before the boss battle. My friend Sean showed me how to do this one, but I don't remember. Catch a glimpse of Ocelot. Oh yeah, all of these hidden cutscenes, you just have to hold R1, right? Except I don't know where they're all at. 64? Jesus, I didn't know there was 64 fucking Carotans, dude. Every type of fruit, mushroom, bird, snake, fish, frog, weapon, camouflage. Face paint. What is this? Do you know what's required for this title? I have no idea what this is. He's only there for a sec though. Yeah, I remember. It's like when he's like wheeling into the base or something, you have to snipe him really fast. I'll probably have to do that and then save before that, do that, and then reload. Obtain stealth, face paint. That rank is the eat everything rank. Oh, okay, so that'll come as part of everything else then. These are things I never did before on this game. I never got stealth, never got infinity face paint. I thought it was I guess, yeah, it's face paint in this game. It's bandana in every other game, right? Finish without killing anybody. That trophy's called Peace Walker. That's cool. I never noticed that before. That will come as part of Foxhound. No alerts will come as part of Fox. These 3 right here are together, technically. Looks weird, isn't it? Like a bunch of Japanese, like, kanji and stuff, like, all over Snake's face. Read all pages in screenplay book. Okay, well, let's do that real quick. Why is this a trophy? Why is this a trophy in every game? Can I open the book? Yeah, dude, let me understand the whole plot instead of playing the game. Every single game, this is a trophy. I don't understand why. Also, they had to know putting this in here. People were just going to skip this shit, man. They had to know that. But why even make it a trophy? I don't understand. Ocean, what's up, dude? Yeah, I did. I finally platinumed it last week. Oh my god, how long is it, dude? This is the hardest trophy in the game, easily. 700 plus pages, and they're like, yep, someone's gonna read all this. What did I think of the Johnny chest? That was the worst reward for anything I've ever done on any game ever. You were there. You know I'm not good at that piano mini game, and of course it's one-winged angel. Look at that, I'm a gaming god. Okay. I remember, you know, Chris, I remember you telling me about one... I don't think this matters. I remember you telling me about one Karotan towards the very end that's like on the bike escape scene or whatever, when you're like going through the woods, that's insanely hard to hit. I'm not looking forward to some of these, man. I do have a guide, but I know some of these are in very specific areas. I'm actually really glad you're here. That's kind of why I put live in the fucking Discord, because I know you're gonna know shit. How many hours did you clock at when you reached 100%? 218 exactly, like almost dead on. Yeah, FF7 Rebirth is massive, dude. On the runway, there's one in the woods when being chased with the hovercrafts. There's one on the runway, too, when you're running from Shagohod. Dude, those ones that are in motion, I'm gonna miss. Oh my god, I'm gonna be stuck there for so long. I don't think any of this is that important. Oh, this isn't the subsistence version of this game, is it? Yeah, it doesn't have a monkey or anything in it, huh? I'm playing for the first time. I like MGS1. This should give me platinum just for picking this. I'm just saying. So the guide I have says I should probably go very easy because it's very easy. But since I'm not worried about not getting spotted or getting kills on this playthrough, I'm just going to go normal. I'm trying to be as casual as possible while still collecting as much stuff as possible. You can barely hear it if you hit it. Oh yeah, because you're like everything's blowing up around you, right? I guess you do see it wobble, right? Isn't it like MGS4? You could still like get a hit confirm if it moves.
After the end of World War II,
you guys will have to let me know about volume on this too.
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Back to MGS Platinum, and yeah, this is the last game in this collections that I need. So this will be the last Metal Gear game before probably Delta comes out. I think so, but on the runway, it's so tiny, you just have to hope you hit it. You need SVD for that one, right? I think I remember watching a guide a long time ago when I was trying to do it on PS3, but I never finished it. Oh, I forget you can zoom in on these cutscenes. I forgot it's like sensitive too. Oh, Fox, bro, I'm repping here. Used RPG for those motion ones. Oh, that's smart. You have unlimited ammo too at that section. I didn't even think of that. Rebirth 2.5 month journey. Dude, on hard mode, I started taking like 3 or 4 days in between streams off of that game because it was really starting to wear on me. After I'm done with Metal Gear, I don't know, dude. I have so much stuff to play. Like FF14's new expansion's coming out. I don't know if I want to stream that though. I might, but it won't be that entertaining, I don't think. As far as like classic games and stuff, I really don't know. I have like Dragon's Dogma 2 I still haven't played. Elden Ring DLC is coming up in like a month or so, and I'm gonna definitely be playing that on stream. FF16 DLC I haven't played yet. Rebirth set me back on everything, man.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey,
Imagine calling Big Boss a panty waist, dude. Wow.
Put on your mask.
What a fucking dick. Finished Portable Ops, and that game is rough. Thank God the emulator lets you fast forward time. Really? I want to play that again. I'm hoping it's a part of the next collection, man. Because I actually liked that game when it came out. I wasn't as big on Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2 because I didn't want like strategic card games of Metal Gear, even though I wound up loving those games later. Portable Ops to me was like actually fun because it plays closer to this than it does to like, you know, the card-based strategy that Acid is. Dragging soldiers back to the truck is painful. That's right, dude. I forgot that Portable Ops was like the very like ground zeros, pun intended, of the whole Fulton system thing. If I could recommend something, Kingdom Hearts Platinum. I think I got that actually on PS3. I have the PS4 versions, but or maybe, I don't know. I'll check when I land. I think I do. I don't have Kingdom. Well, maybe. I don't know. I thought I did. Maybe not.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
spread your wings and
And fly. God be with you.
The world's first Halo jump. Isn't this the first mission's called Virtuous Mission and then Snake Eaters later? Spread your legs and fly. This is why Konami took his name off everything, because he puts it every 5 minutes.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Everyone in the world's been on a virtue signaling mission ever since.
Mission.
Well,
No, I'm the good guy.
about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested...
Wait, they still have the old ass footage? I thought this wasn't supposed to be in these games.
His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754
Huh.
Design Bureau, one of the Soviets'
Any Nier games? I have not played any Nier games.
and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
Oh, it's only like... Oh, okay. I thought it was all of it.
But there was no god.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
You'd recommend Nier, huh?
Only technician to head of a design bureau. That's quite.
I don't know, man. I've seen Nier games, and I just don't think they're for me,
Seems
funnily
he's
enough.
afraid of his own creation.
Not really my lane, I don't think.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left.
You see, I'm a good guy. I don't objectify women like that.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov.
It's so cool how MGS is always like interwoven in real world like history and politics and stuff.
Operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the
War
recent
is hell.
in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway.
What does IRBM stand for?
Strategic value whatsoever to either the US.
Is that another nuclear-capable
The
missile?
Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean...
Dude, to weave this story in all of these, like, historical events, how do you think of this?
What the hell was he working
How did
on?
Kojima think of this?
At the time, we had no idea.
It's going to be close to ICBM, yeah, intercontinental,
Was either
Ragnarok
Sokolov or
ballistic
risk
missile. I don't know.
nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB.
I wonder if these scenes are going to look the same in Delta, man.
Verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
This 240p 60s quality.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details.
Intermediate range ballistic missile. Huh.
For half a year now, the Soviets have been.
Does that mean it goes as far as intercontinental or less as far?
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
Probably less,
Talking about a
right?
secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
That makes sense.
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3
Dude.
miles to the west.
Every time you go from one zone to the other in this game, I feel like I learn how to read less and less. When I was a kid, I was like, I don't know where the fuck I am.
Why?
Mostly because like I wasn't keeping track of where I was going to and from, but also I couldn't pronounce shit.
This mission would never
These
have been
weird
possible
Russian names of all these
without the research
places.
facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Man, I'm just trying to envision this in Unreal Engine 5, like all of the scenery and stuff in this game. God damn, dude, just based on the trailer we watched. Couldn't keep up with shit other than Rostvet and Groznygrad. Yeah. Well, they said Groznygrad so much.
Infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I probably should hold R1 on every single cutscene, huh?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
I'm gonna try to get that one too.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about
I don't know if
20
you have to
minutes.
refresh holding R1 every single time.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm
Well, like
will
every
latch
time
onto
there's
the
a
balloon
frame
and
change, I'm gonna have to like let go and push it again.
Recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
take it easy.
Don't think so, you just hold it.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat?
Dude, isn't it lore in MGS5 that
She's equipped with
Skullface
two
is
6-barrel
like
20
trailing
millimeter
Snake
bombs
during this whole mission to make sure nothing goes wrong?
machine guns.
Isn't that
Sounds like she could hold
real
her own against a
lore?
battalion of tanks.
with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a
I remember
4-hour
something
time
like that
difference.
from one of the
If all
tapes
goes
in
well, it shouldn't
MGS5,
take more than a few hours.
which always made me
For dinner.
be like, what?
If anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner.
Yeah, there's
breakfast,
something, I could be wrong about that, but yeah, there's something about Skullface was following Big Boss the entire time during this mission. And to me, it bastardizes like how cool Big Boss is doing all this shit on his own. And I remember that bit of lore from 5, and I was like, that is fucking stupid. Like, that really detracts from Naked Snake's epicness if he had some kind of failsafe with him the whole time. Obviously, I guess it didn't matter. He didn't need it, but still. Legendary. Screenshot. I like to get a bunch of screenshots when I replay these games so I can put them in like the starting screen for the stream. I like to have those sick ass screenshots rolling. Big Boss. The original. I always thought Snake's fucking splitter face camo was the coolest in this game.
you're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
I forgot he actually gets his codename at the beginning of this. I thought he was always known as that when this starts.
I'm glad to hear that.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant.
MGS 2 and 3
Be
Snake lands the
careful,
same.
Might not have a choice.
What about you, Major?
Like father, like son.
You.
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
Major, isn't that like a, that's a reference to,
This kind of infiltration.
what's his name's song, right?
Speciality.
Before it was
In other words,
Pennywise. Yeah.
Weapons and equipment are procure on site.
Before he landed, it was Pennywise.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes.
Equipment
I
and
suppose
weapons
calling me snake was your
OSP?
idea of a joke too.
It,
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way
I always
down.
love how you could see Snake like talking to this person in real time.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it.
This is like one of the coolest codecs in any of the Metal Gear games.
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Gameplay. Man, it has been a very, very long time, dude. Oh, these don't remember, huh? Okay. I know there's going to be some animals immediately in this area that I can get. Can you stab in this game? You have to be prone. I like this way to switch it to recall your weapons and items. Yeah, I think that came in 4. I do remember being able to kick stuff. There's a snake right there. Do I try to stab the snake? The big ass fucking snake. Outplayed. Snake H. I do have a guide for these individual zones. Collectible guide. There's Snake H, Snake G, Mushroom C, Frog B. Oh my god, there's so much stuff, dude. Been a long time for you too, yeah. I remember you were doing the, you finally got it working on PC, I think, right? You were playing the Snake vs. Monkey? Okay, so that's G and H, right? Oh no, that's the same one. Calculated Python. And I believe it's a trophy to eat a snake. Plus we have to get the cutscene. No cutscene? Where's my video, man? Oh, I forgot this actually has like an item viewer in it too. That's sick. Wow. You only get a cutscene for a specific type of snake? Got that running on Fat PS3. But I only wanted to do Snake vs. Monkey. Wasn't there something wrong with all the textures and shit? Haven't played the story in forever, yeah. I've been through it a couple times when I was younger, but it's been, you know, like, I think before well, no. I played it back when it came out on PS3, so. Whenever that was, 2010. I hate to say it, but it's been more than 9 years. Let's see. These are all the same. I know, so I remember eating some of these when I was younger, and they poison you. Yeah, there's mushroom A. There's no map in this game, huh? Oh wait, yeah, there is. Does it help at all? No. And then there's a frog here and a fruit. Ran MGS3 and some PS3 through emulation on the console and it was missing texture, so repaired 5%. Oh, that's right. That's right. You needed like hardware emulation instead of software or whatever. I remember now. I have God, that's a big snake. I have subsistence over there, and I didn't play on wait, why does it say I'm full but this is empty? Oh, these are cages. I really didn't play like Snake vs. Monkey stuff that much. I played MGO1 probably a good bit on PS3 actually, because that was the only way I could access it. That was the coolest thing ever, dude. When I first got my PS3 and you could play like Battlefront 2 online, I was like, no way. Like it just opened so many doors. Oh, I didn't hang off. Yo, what's up, Paps? Are we going hard mode for this one too? Eventually, yeah, but this first playthrough's total casual story, but I'm trying to get as many collectibles as possible.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items...
That's new too. Or well, it was new at the time.
Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
He like repeats it.
Survival is fundamental to this mission.
When did this come out? 2004. And then re-released in 2012.
It'll affect your performance.
And re-released again last year on this PS5 collection.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 hush puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying
I
now,
forgot about
you'll
this
have to
too.
find as you go.
Isn't there? There's
I have
a
my own weapons and equipment.
there's a
Whose
uniform
crazy
that
idea
makes
was
it
this
so that the
anyway?
silencer
Solo
doesn't
covert
wear out
actions
so
are
fast,
standard
right?
Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if
AYS
you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It will
yourself.
send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
It's such a wild fucking thing they put in this game. I remember when I found out about it by pure accident fighting the
If you remain in
Sorrow.
a state of false death
I
for
could
a
not
while,
believe it,
nothing
dude.
will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in with a
Para.
parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
Isn't paramedic somebody of significance in future Metal Gear games? I know Sigint is.
Nothing on the battlefield.
Or,
After a week, no one has a name.
yeah, Sigint, isn't that his name? Isn't that just the DARPA chief in MGS1?
I wasn't joking.
She is too?
I'll
Who
tell
is
you
she?
My name only if you manage to make it back alive.
I can't remember.
My frequency is 145.7.
Naomi's mom?
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved
She's
save
a patriot?
frequency, 140.96.
What?
So saving lets me record my mission data.
She's
That's
spying on us right
Also
now?
records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Hmm.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
Maybe the most important character.
5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
What a simp.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound
You
of
kept
my
track?
voice.
Embarrassing.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques.
Wow, I forgot about the somber music. Man, I really didn't
The
pay
rest you
attention to
needed
Codex
learn
back
on
in the
your
day.
own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier
Yeah.
needs to be strong and spirited.
I'm just joking around. It's actually cool because I know that their bond is like
you can learn from someone else is technique.
the most important
fact,
connection probably in the whole
technique doesn't even
franchise,
matter.
really.
What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades
Foreshadowing.
is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is
Bro.
that why you abandoned me?
No.
Why
it had nothing
is
to
every
do with
Metal Gear
you.
Solid game so
I already
prophetic,
told you,
man?
Jack.
Jesus.
I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter.
I was going to say this game
But
has
you're
too
not
much
quite a
US
soldier.
history in it. It should be canceled. I'm waiting for them to
Soldier
do
is
it.
a political tool, nothing more.
No,
But
that's
still be
socialism. That
consistent
never
with a
happened.
soldier. Right and wrong have no place.
Let's
in his
erase that
mission.
and try
He
again.
has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no
Grunt.
point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right.
What the
The
fuck is
legendary
that
unit
supposed to
the
mean?
boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Did I remember there was like talks of a game about the boss and the creation of the Cobra unit back in the day? I would love to see that. That would be really
It's
cool.
good to hear your voice again.
If they're going to make Metal Gear Solid 6, they should do that, honestly.
After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you were always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember.
Sean, what's up,
After
dude?
all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a permit-class submarine.
That's a good
Hunting
question.
My frequency is 141.
I'll let you know when I finish the game again.
Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
I really forgot how much they set up the
Dr.
boss earlier. I
Sokolov
don't
is
even
being
remember
held in a
talking to
battery
her
factory located to
at the
north
beginning of this
Paris.
game, dude.
Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see
She
you.
immediately plants that
Don't forget,
seed of like
this
what
is
she
a
believes
stealth
is important. And I know that going forward, a lot of like the shit that happens in the world of Metal Gear is because of Big Boss's misinterpretation of what she believed in. Or maybe it's our misinterpretation.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Got it. Sick. All right. Everyone was fighting to get it right, but they were all wrong. Yeah. I know the more stuff you carry on you, the faster your stamina drains. A lot of this stuff I'm not going to be able to use on Foxhound Run anyway, so maybe I should just like unequip most of it or all of it. I'm going to get myself caught a lot probably. I remember MGS4 story too well, but I think Ocelot was right. Like he wanted Snake to win on purpose. Yeah, I remember him framing it that way, but it's like, why did you have to do all of this and pretend to be liquid to achieve that? Oh, I got to remember to throw a snake at somebody. And then I think there's a couple more. Oh yeah, there's a fruit back up the tree with the backpack, and then there's a frog in this area that I need to get to. Oh wait, I don't think I need to climb it actually. There's supposed to be a fruit up here though. Maybe? The way this game... Oh, there it is. I see it. I don't need to be up in the tree for that. Some convoluted reason, yeah, but no story's perfect in a game. Is this Mark 22? It is. I think there's a trophy for taking an animal alive. Does that stun or kill? Stun, okay. Now I'll throw this snake at some poor bastard. Ocelot did what he did to fool the system. Right, yeah. And it did, so eventually Snake and Co. would take out the AI, keeping big bosses in stasis. Man, I remember when I first played 4 and you find out that, like, or well, you presume that that body that Liquid has is Big Boss's body. That moment on the one river in Eastern Europe or wherever it is. And Ocelot, like, kind of believes he killed Solid, Snake, and Big Boss. It's like, bro, you just killed your whole family in one moment. Like, holy shit, this is dark right here, man. This is not good. Oh, wait, I gotta go get the frog. I forgot about the frog. It's so cool how this game turned the entire gameplay element of, like, Metal Gear into James Bond and fucking the survivalist aspects of it and stuff. Like, you have to eat food, you can run out of stamina. Pretty ambitious for its time. There's supposed to be a frog, like, near here, I think. I wish I had thermals right now. Can I not actually go back? Oh, I was doing it wrong. That a frog? There you are. Sean knows the lore. You do know. That's like, for me, I'm going to be pretty ignorant on a lot of stuff because, like I said, it's been since at least 2012 or 13 that I played. So it's been quite a while. Oh, there's a Carotan in this area too, right? I almost missed the first Carotan, Jesus Christ. All this completionist stuff I never did either. Isn't it like right here somewhere. The guide I'm following does not have pictures, so I could have swore it was like right here, right? Where is that little bastard? Did an entire presentation explaining entire story from beginning all the way to 4. Holy shit, for like school or something? I could have swore he was like in between these logs right here. What does my shitty guide say? Game design class, sick, man. Somewhere in this area, right? Actually, might need a compass here. Press L3 to emit waves. What the hell? I definitely never used that before. Nothing tells me what direction I'm looking, does it? Okay, here's north. I forgot the sonars run on fucking batteries too, dude. Damn, man. This game's too realistic. Go back to where you started in the area. Take the slope. Facing the tree edge. Huh, maybe it was actually over here. Dude, you know how, like, I can't even find these on PS2 graphics? Like, how hard is this going to be when all this stuff looks extremely HD? Hey, there's something up there. How the heck do I get up to that? Can I roll off of this? There's no way, right? Whoops. Oh, it looks like there's another entrance to this on that other... Beat the sonar. It's also audible to nearby people. Oh, climb up there from where Snake landed. Oh, okay. Let me go do that. God, I feel like I've never played this before. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, this is the slope it's talking about. Guide was saying something about a slope to the east, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, Carotan should be... this way? Or is it this way? There you are. All right. 1 of 64. Let's go. Next area, we need to get a crocodile and second Carotan. Okay. Also, dude, like there's going to be no loading, you know, like completely seamless. Crouch walking is going to be in the game. I kind of wish they added that in this version. I don't think there's any soldiers in this area. Not yet. According to this, that's all I need. Except I'm gonna have to knife a croc, and that's really scary. Don't mind me, friend. Fucking die. The fact you'll probably be able to beat the whole game without a single load screen is wild to me. I know, man. Yeah. A lot of these, like, older games, man, they felt so much bigger than they really were. That's what it felt like playing Rebirth, dude. When you see, like, something that used to feel huge to you to a new scale. Oh, shit, there's another crocodile I luckily avoided. It's like, holy shit, that old game isn't that big at all. Oh wait, can I drown in this if I'm in this too long? I have to actually like go through here, huh? Suppressor. Now I know that there's a camouflage I remember that makes suppressor take longer to wear out, but I don't know if I have it already. Effective in underbrush. Maybe I don't have it. Game's already pretty quick to beat as it is. Yeah. That's like why when I return to these games, I like taking it really slow. Kind of get the same feeling of what it was like the first time I played, you know? Okay, so Keratin is supposed to be on a rock past the swamp, but I don't know if it's... I think it's over here. Try not to get my ass bitten by a snake. There it is. Now we're going to have some guards. So we can cut some necks, we can hold people up, we can interrogate. Those are all trophies. SVD's up here apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, here we get the meme face.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
I just realized the reference to 5.56ers and pineapples there.
Territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer.
Tutorial mode.
The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current
Walk.
camouflage
Push
blends in
up
with the
on the
surrounding
fucking
area.
analog stick.
The higher the value, the harder you are to spot.
They did have
and
to
vice
teach
versa.
people back then though, dude. I wasn't ready for a game as
The key
like
is to make yourself
mechanically
more
heavy as
danger.
this.
Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
It's like old news now, I guess, to some people, but at the time, dude, this was the most next gen thing ever. Like all the survival aspects, the how it like was the same but differed from the old Metal Gear games so much. Okay, this path I think leads to SVD. I never knew this was here. I never fucking knew. Holy shit, in SVD that early, I really didn't know that. I don't think I'm gonna be using this for any reason, but whatever. We're not on Foxhound Run yet. I already knew how to quick scope the Mosin at the start. I didn't even know the Mosin was in the game till later. Why are you making that up? Huh? Holy shit. Normal mode my ass. Oh my god, I have to fall back all the way into the jungle to avoid this guy. Nothing here.
Nobody here.
I gave the end his Mosin.
Huh? Who's that?
Well, that's not good. Will you stay still? Oh man, you're just immediately alerted in this? Oh, fuck. I forgot they can hear your footsteps in this one, dude. Shit. Isn't it? I think if you just use the D-pad, you slow walk, right? Does it carry from screen to screen? Okay, it goes away on normal. That is not going to be the case on extreme, but we can't even get spotted on extreme, so whatever. Is that guy still going to be knocked out, though? He is, okay. D-pad for slow walk. They even hear you crawl. God. That's crazy. Is there a way to quick wake people? Is it just CQC?
Freeze. Speak. We won't hand over Sokolov.
Oh, is that right? Could have handed him over. I can already immediately feel the benefits of being able to crouch walk through here on Delta, dude. Just to sneak a little bit, you know? Because it's like you can only crawl or you can run. That's it. Okay. I think this is one that I need right here. Jesus, man. Wow, it's actually slower than the analog. I wonder if he's going to hear this. He probably is. I'm not going to fuck with it.
Freeze. Speak. If you climb trees, there's fruit.
I forgot they tell you stuff about the game. It's so sick, dude.
Freeze. Please don't.
Why are you going ass up? What? Dude, I didn't know that they do that on the ground. What the fuck? And he's dead. I did not know that they do that on the ground. See if I can pull a fast one on this guy. I need to CQC. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, he was the last guy anyway. I know on extreme these guys are gonna wake up way fast, so I'm gonna have to get pretty efficient. Okay, there's a bird here that apparently was near the fruit. I have to be a little dastardly here because I don't want to worry about dudes waking up on me. Pure evil. I don't know if the bird can get scared away though. I feel like they definitely can, so I might reset this area. It says there's a bird right here somewhere that's hard to see. I really wish I had thermals already. I don't even remember where you get them from. I'll just reset this. Come back and see if it's there. All right, Sean. Thanks for popping in, dude. I'll be working on this game for a while, probably. As you can tell, I'm so good at it. I'm an actual hunter right now. How do you, angle? Okay. I think I would remember that. I hear birds everywhere. I don't see birds anywhere. I think birds are going to irritate me the most, dude, because, like, I'd be sitting here looking at pixels for fucking hours trying to find them. Let me see. Wait, was that it that flew away? Oh, it is in the patch of grass. I'm an idiot. Let me reset this. I thought it said above. I thought it said above, but it meant above in the list on the guide, not above in a tree. God forbid I expected a bird to be in a tree, not on the fucking ground. Damn it. Dude, this was a big problem for me too. Every time I would like try to leave an area or keep track of where I was going back in the day, man, I would turn myself around so much, and everything on these old PS2 games is brown and green. So I could never like tell. There we go. God. That should be... Whistling thrush, yep. Cool. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on this in this screen here. Another fruit right here. What? There's only 2 types of fruit in the whole game? Did this trophy just glitch unlock on me? Oh, well, hold on. I have to look up how many types of fruit are in the game because I think this just broke. Oh, it says there's 4. Wow, that's really it? The Yabloko, Moloko, Russian false mango, Golova, and vine melon. Wow, that's a lot lower than I would expect. But there's no way I got all 4 of them. Already, that was only 2. I mean, whatever. Not complaining, don't gotta look for melons anymore. Or fruit. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Also, this guy didn't hear me snipe shit. Fake game. Okay, it says there's a magpie. Throw a grenade to hit the bird. Fuck. I haven't gotten any grenades. Maybe I can drop these guys for some grenades. They still drop stuff when they're dead? Oh, cool. That is not the grenade I need. Okay, yeah, man, I got robbed on the, I'm gonna have to get another one of those snakes, but I got robbed on the cutscene where a snake, eats a snake. Why the hell did that happen? Hopefully that was it. For D? Yeah, that was it. Oh wait, I probably did get grenades on, I just didn't equip them. I forgot that about this game, you actually have to equip stuff. Supposed to be a stun grenade. I need that for weapons. Do I already have stun nades? No. That's not socially accepted anymore, so it got nixed. They luckily cannot retroactively remove stuff from old games because they don't like their meaning in the modern day, so... That remains to be seen on what they change in Delta, but from what I understand, Delta is still going to be Same game with PS5 graphics, so I'm in for that. I'm in for that. Okay, that looks like everything in this area. Oh wait, Carotan 3. Oh, next to a tree stump, on top of a stump. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. I can also throw a snake at this poor bastard on the ground. You have to equip it like a weapon, right? Python's not poisonous, though, is it? Is a python poisonous? I'll just throw it at him anyway. Go, gadget snake. Oh, he has to be awake. Maybe. Or it's not poisonous. Is there world intel on pythons? Are they poisonous? Does anybody know? I think a python is a constrictive snake, right? So that means I need to find something else. But that's all we need in this area. App said, yeah. Yeah, it is poisonous. Hornet's nest, Carotan 4, and there's a weapon. Rasvet. Dolino Vodno. I think I said that right. No constrictor? You're gonna have to spell it out for me, Volk, because I'm not sure what you're trying to say. No, it is a constrictor? Yeah, it's a constrictor? There's the meme. It will hug you to death, boy. Oh, so you're saying it's poisonous. Pat, what's up? See this soldier right here? See this fucking bee's nest right here, bro?
I hear something.
Oh, wait, did I miss it? That wasn't it? Shit. Hold on, I've got to reset this. We need this for a trophy. I thought that was the bee's nest. I was looking at the wrong thing. Very. It'll poison you by crushing your bones. I need a poisonous snake for that trophy, though. Okay, this guy resets. Where is the... Oh, there it is. God, you can barely see it. Get him, boys. It's so funny that that's a trophy. What else in this area? Beekeeper, Carotan 4, which I believe I shot already, but I'm just gonna do it again. Under the bridge. Oh, there's this. Oh yeah, there's a weapon over here. Dude, I would fall off this bridge so many times as a kid. Because it like bobs and weaves. Always screwed me up. Food is full. I need to drop some stuff. I don't need 3. What I don't know about the trophies is, do I need to have all of this stuff in my inventory, or do I just have to have picked it up once? Like, I don't know if I have to, because there's no way, right? I don't have enough room for all that. But I thought there was something in the game that increases your inventory space later on. But I might still be RPG thinking there. And I think this thing's a fucking assault rifle. Yeah, like an M16. Also, oh wait, we don't have it yet. So yeah, the reason this game was so cool too, like the survival aspects, besides just needing like to hunt food and eat and stuff and keep your stamina up. If you sustain injuries, you have to fix them yourself. You have to like suture cuts and remove bullets with a knife and shit. I wonder if they're gonna animate that kind of stuff in Delta. I feel like they wouldn't go that far, but that would be pretty damn cool if they did. Oh, what the hell? All these guys are coming back. I'm gonna have to wait for them to pass and then sneak by them if I can. I didn't know they come back after so long. Holy shit.
Who's that?
Oh, no way, you bitch. Bro, you were so far away from me. That's alright. Cutscene will interrupt that anyway.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held.
About to meet Ocelot.
This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
For the first time ever.
The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
There's a Carotan, a shotgun, a rat, and then we have to kill Ocelot to get a trophy. I know there's like a few guards in this area. I kind of instinctively want to fucking crouch walk everywhere. No, I can't. I might be looking forward to that the most in Delta. Okay, there's shotgun.
I think I saw something. Who was that?
Ooh, what? Where? Oh, where did you come from, buddy?
I hear something. Who's that?
Excuse me, sir? How in the what? How the hell did that dude see me?
This is HQ. Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting. What's going on? Respond.
Damn it, I did not want to get an alert phase here.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
I wonder if leaving the area and resetting, like, oh, never mind. Don't mind me, guys. We're gonna try to reset the damn alert. Shit, it does not reset. We're going loud, fuck 'em. Well, hopefully they don't notice me here, so I can reset the area. AI in these old games is so smart, it catches me off guard a lot. And I still don't know how that dude's seen me.
We've lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere. Flush him out. Huh? Is somebody...
Fuck off. God damn it. How like important camo index is in this game, dude. Okay, and then we just need to get a rat and kill Ocelot. First playthrough is going to be a mess, man. It's just been so long. Oh, the rats are underneath the building, huh? That's right. Stay over there, snake. How many snakes, man? God. I hate that you can't vault either, dude. Vault up stuff, but not over stuff. Okay, let me save here since we've made some progress.
Saving the game, Snake?
Wow, that's so weird that paramedic is a patriot. I forgot about that.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous
This is when
size
this
in a
movie was
nuclear
brand new.
test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
You'll have to go to Japan to see the original Godzilla. Jesus.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
Thomas, what's up, man?
Think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose
I bet they didn't even know in 2004 when they made this that they were
Really?
still going to be making them today.
Then I'll tell you everything I know.
50 more have come out since this game came out.
Can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
Oh, there's extra stills
That's
of
the spirit,
Godzilla
Sid.
here.
Have a little fun.
Peak game, yeah. Finally getting around to MGS3. Thomas, what's up, man? I'm trying to do a lot of collectibles and stuff on my way to getting platinum. And it's been a long time since I've played, so don't expect it to be pretty. Okay.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Play this while listening to Good Morning Vietnam. It's a thrill during motorcycle chase. That sounds about right.
To tell you, sorry for being so.
I think this is like 10 years before Vietnam happens, but I get the point.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Well, that's about the right same time. Like Sam Fisher, but Snake Slams, yeah. Are you still playing some Splinter Cell games? Been playing any new ones?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
Snake doesn't know who anybody is.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
Finished him?
Ever
Dang,
since the
man.
Cuban Missile
Going
Crisis
hard on the
2
stealth
years ago,
genre.
Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position.
Yeah, there's a lot of
On top
exposition.
that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely.
Oh, I forgot this was after Kennedy's assassination.
Lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Shagohod. I remember Bloodcell telling me he fucking hated the name of Shagohod.
Going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process.
Had to do Easter egg to unlock missions. Yeah, the Vulcan stuff in 5 is so weird to me, man. 5 does things to the whole lore of MGS that I don't really love.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
think Ocelot's unit moves in here.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now
Yeah.
hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery
Snake doesn't
point.
say anything in MGS5, dude.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them.
It was so pointless to remove David Hayter to put Kiefer Sutherland as the voice actor of Snake because there's like no voice lines in the whole game.
Boss.
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
Like, just have him be a silent protagonist if that's what you're
Probably
gonna
just a
do.
weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I don't know, maybe Ocelot's unit is later. I think he actually shows up right here by himself. Forgot we moved through this area twice. Yeah, it was just like Kojima wanting one of his Hollywood friends to be a voice actor. Apparently he wanted to do that much earlier than MGS5. Sokolov, like he's gonna CQC somebody. That's why ever since MGS5, dude, I've never really been in love with like Kojima's ideas, honestly. Not the same.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
It's a lot.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
I could not wrap my head around this being like Ocelot, dude, when I was younger. First time I played this, like, no way. He's way too young.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I know.
Ah! Ah!
I mean, if you think about the whole narrative of Metal Gear, he kind of is. Kind of is the real main character. He's certainly responsible for a shit ton of stuff that happens from here on.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Snake, shoot. Shoot. Kill.
You're not the boss, are you?
Such a weirdo. Series became mid after this game. I enjoyed 4, but I could just shoot out, no stealth. I mean, you can do that in every game. I think the stealth is pretty peak in this game compared to 4, because 4 gives you so many options. Octo camo and all the futuristic stuff that's in 4.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Guy gets grabbed and just pulls the trigger. It exemplifies how cool fucking Big Boss is, though. This speaks more on story. Dude, the story of 4 is pretty epic, though. I think 4 was like the ultimate in fan service at the end. You have like all the life bars from all the games when you're fighting Liquid. And for me, 4, dude, when you go back to Shadow Moses from MGS1, was the coolest fucking thing ever. God, I can't believe this whole game is going to be all like PS5'd out with fucking Unreal Engine 5 graphics and stuff, man.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I remember hearing something about like the conspiracy was so deep on Ocelot that he actually was always a revolver shooter, but he brought that gun on purpose just to see what Snake knew about it or something. I don't know, man. There's some crazy theories about how much shit Ocelot knew from the very beginning.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to
Oh yeah,
Sokolov.
you can move Snake and
Something
Kodak.
between KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. I just remember seeing some stuff and I'm like, wow, you guys are reading into this a little too much.
Sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Young gun. It's been fun. Problem solved, series over.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Oh, I forgot they got the Colonel's voice actor for this Paradox shit. That's sick. Gotta go. All right, Thomas. Peace out, man. Doesn't this wind up saying, like, mission failed? MGS2, it says fission mailed. Okay, let's save it. And then we gotta go catch up to the boss and get our ass kicked.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon.
Wow, she really is
and
just
they
the
get
mailing of the
picked off
game,
one
huh?
after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh,
Okay, I know the movie. Moving on. Doesn't look like anything else happens as far as collectibles until we start Snake Eater. Which is when Snake becomes a real badass. Was there anything else in here to get? I think there's something in this locker later when we come back. Nothing now, though. Probably going to collect that in later on, but I just grab it now. Why not? Oh wait, where did he? He didn't go that way. Do I have to backtrack for him? I thought he was past that gate. Oh no, that's right. We got to get back to the bridge. Now I remember.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
The very first Metal Gear, technically.
Is that thing finished?
I always remembered how the head kind of reminded me of Rex.
Of Phase 1.
But that was before like MGS5 came out, and it looks way more like Rex than that does.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I think this is all cutscenes until the next mission starts, I believe. could never unhear it when I found out that the voice actor of the boss is the same as the news anchor from Family Guy. I could never unhear it after I found out.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
How the bees are on the fucking camera. I forgot about that. Cobra unit. I think all of them show up here, right? Hey, what's up, Jim?
My friend.
Have Ghost but haven't loaded it yet? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima on PC?
I've waited long for this day.
Have you played that before? That's a one of the best games, dude.
Welcome back.
You haven't? Oh man, you're in for one of the best.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Sorrow. Sorrow always creeped me out ever since I was a kid.
Is he crying?
Kuwabara.
In Volgan.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Snake's like, what the fuck?
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Dismantled. Ouch. I don't need both my arms to kill you.
Seen my face.
You ever play any Metal Gear games, Jim?
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
The 5th, but never finished it. Oof. Arguably worst one in terms of story.
You can't come with us.
This one's a lot of people's favorite. It is pretty damn good too. Survivable. Cool as shit that that's how Big Boss gets his bandana. I don't know if it's ever explained why Snake wears a bandana though. This is exactly why they should remake Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake so we can see that context.
Onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Oh, this scene, man. Snake fucking pops his arm back into place. This is brutal. If you remember, it's been so long. Yeah, 5. I mean, 5 is the best gameplay, but the worst story, in my opinion.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Never had a PS3, 4, or 5? Man. You missing out.
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Oh, I just noticed they actually changed the little icons to be like modern PS5 controls. I didn't think they would do that. Wow.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body.
This is one of the coolest systems in this game.
Hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure
It's like one of the best survival games I've ever played because of, like, you have to heal yourself.
For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound.
You need specific, like, medical equipment to fix different problems.
If you do
It's so
everything I
cool.
mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
And when I was a kid, I didn't pay attention to codex, so I was like, wait, what do I do? So I just sat here, like, trying to, like, move or do anything. I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. Cut needs to be sutured, bandaged, styptic, and infected. Yeah. Probably a bandage and a splint for a broken bone. And another cut. I'm cured. Give me my PhD right now. Beer is yummy. Hope you didn't have too much of it because it's going to make you sick. Oh, that's a great sound effect, dude. That's a great sound effect right there, man. Oh, God.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll
Good job, Snake. He's like, I'm bleeding internally.
set it up.
I always wondered how they got in here and got Snake out.
Shagohod.
Little did we know, she actually saved our lives by throwing us off that bridge. Volgan absolutely gooning for fucking nuclear weapons over here.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
She's on your helicopter, you don't know?
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
James Bond tech.
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
I feel like a blast like that would really throw a helicopter off kilter a lot more than that. Dude nuked his own country. Absolute psychopath. Good final boss material right there. I always thought Vulcan was one of the cooler final fights in a Metal Gear game. Also playing an emulator. No, this is the PS5 Master Collection. So I'm kind of going completionist a little bit. This first playthrough is like totally casual, just like relearning story, listening to everything, so kind of boring. But I'm also like looking for all of the little extra stuff to get platinum. And then you get title opening scene here with one of the greatest songs ever. This song became so iconic when this game came out, dude. Came out in 2004, if you can't tell by the, 360p video. This was definitely supposed to be the James Bond of Metal Gear games. Don't know because it's been filmed with shit. Wanted to load it, but can't click it. If you're not feeling it, man, I wouldn't force it. I've been there, man. Trust me. If you're not feeling it, you're gonna ruin it for yourself too if you play it when you don't feel like playing it. You know, there's always more time to play stuff later. Yeah, this is for sure the James Bond of Metal Gear games. This is why a lot of people, it's their favorite game. Such an epic story in this too. Feel like I should have work. I mean, you're always gonna have more days off. Has a lot of James Bond vibes, yeah. The music's like takes it all the way home, dude. This song. I like one the best, but all three, like maybe no, all four Metal Gear Solid, like the main games, are all just masterpieces, dude. Still have a lot of collectible crap I gotta find. I'm not off. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Oh, you're working right now? You just at work drinking fucking beers left and right and shit? Watching streams, not working. Dedicated, man. I appreciate that. What a fucking opening. Probably the best. I don't know, man. I really love the opening music to MGS2, but God, it's hard to beat Snake Eater, man. Okay, left and recuperated for 1 week, and now we're back. No, I wish it was going to be a bit more interesting. It's hard when you're grinding working every day, man. Trust me, I know. Remember the backlash because you played as Raiden? Yeah, that was a big deal then. 2, in hindsight, wound up becoming just as good as any of the other ones, honestly. But at the time, people were upset with that.
as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons.
Halo jump.
Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Revengeance, did you play that one? That one's pretty good.
One of the most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
A lot of people that like the main games don't like Revengeance, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Old ass CCTV fucking footage here.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
Revengeance is your favorite game? I didn't know that.
No.
That cut anything mechanic in that game is so much fun to fuck around with, dude. That game was supposed to be about right in between the events of MGS 2 and 4, but then they made it way in the future after 4, which I wasn't as big a fan of. I wanted the original concept for Rising to be a game, but Revengeance is still really fun.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't played these, Jim. I mean, I know that like you like the whole, not the politics so much, but the conspiracy shit and, you know, shady stuff. This game is so interwoven in real American history with its own like fictional story. It's insane. Like, I don't even know how Kojima thought of this story, honestly. If you try to fully grasp it, it's actually like, whoa.
You haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II,
right,
she
yeah.
was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision.
Who, the American guy or the Russian guy?
Although they were mass-produced,
There's a lot of really good VAs in these old Metal Gear games.
But Sokolov's research facility...
They spared no expense, honestly.
The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
He sounds like he doesn't believe us.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a US military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
Nah, man, wasn't us.
Me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have one.
It's Sully from Uncharted? Really? No way. I mean, I never played Uncharted, so I wouldn't know, but that's crazy. I know the character and stuff, but I never played him.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
So because Volgan fired the nuke, now the boss is getting blamed for all of it.
How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation.
He was great in 4.
And Colonel Volgan is
Yeah, never played any Uncharted games. Their PlayStation head? No. I like good games, that's why I didn't play Uncharted, bro.
Do something about Volgan as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Dude, I tried to go back to Uncharted 1 like 5 years ago on one of the collections, and that game is so rough. So rough, man. I'm a mega fan of Jack and Daxter games, though. Like, I'm a huge fan of Jack and Daxter games. PS2 era was the absolute best era for Naughty Dog. I don't even care about Last of Us, man.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
God, it's such a good setup in the story of this game. Like, there's so much shit at stake.
There's no choice.
World War III is literally at stake in the story of this game.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to.
This is cool as fuck too. In cutscenes, you can like hold R1 and go FPS. Otherwise, it's like this. But if you can look through Snake's eyes on certain cutscenes. Some of them are hidden too. There's actually a trophy for it, but I think I might have missed some already.
You mean the 2 NSA codes?
Sometimes it doesn't tell you when you can look through Snake's eyes.
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB. Exactly.
I'm trying to just hold R1 on every cutscene to get all of them, but probably missed one.
Infiltrated Volgan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Always has to land like a fucking superhero. Oh yeah, you can zoom in on any cutscene too. Oh yeah, dude, I was gonna say, if you play Ghost, you gotta stream that shit, man.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Waited year, you're not gonna be disappointed, man.
Named Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
Kojima's also a big fan of, like,
But I got the name wrong.
films in general, so there's always a lot of, like,
Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels.
info dumps on movies from this era,
Finished.
which is kind of
I
cool.
watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film.
Also, Deus Ex. I did see you were playing that a little bit here and there.
Greatest name to use.
That was another game I was told that's really good, but I never wound up playing.
You know, let's just use 0, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major 0 it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
DARPA
Going
chief?
up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Okay. I wish on these modern Metal Gears they wouldn't sit here and tell you the codec numbers, because they just save anyway.
Up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
That wasn't a thing on the Nintendo
Meet
games,
up with
but
Adam first.
we're a bit
He's cleared
removed
the
from
way for
that.
you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory.
Like, you don't need to voice act what the number is. Just tell me to call him and then put it in the fucking phone book,
Password is,
dude.
who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind.
No
and
pressure.
proceed with extreme caution.
No pressure at all.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
So wait, do I not have Mark II now, or do I have to find it? Yeah, that sucks. Let me save. Now that we got through all that stuff.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but...
Just like Solid Snake, he's hitting on every female character.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you...
Snake, it's 2024. You can't say that.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my
It was 1964, man. They didn't give a shit back then.
Participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
They made the game in 2004, and they were like, let's be accurate. Let's be accurate.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
See what Sigint says.
You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment.
This dude is a major character in MGS1. Well, I don't know if he's major, but he's a pretty significant character in a future game.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
I remember when I found that out too. It blew my mind. I was like, that's the DARPA chief from MGS1? What the fuck? Sorry, gamer brain. I have to save and save again. I've got to use the bathroom, dude, so I will be right back. And I'll probably go a little bit further until we get to our next boss fight and call it a night there, but yeah, BRB. That is pretty awesome.
If you want that backstage band, I could email it to you. Or you could send it to me.
Yeah.
Just go, dude.
Dude, I love this room, man.
Just grab every goddamn thing ever.
What the fuck? Who made this?
Yeah, that room is so nice.
Dude.
All the time.
Alright, don't die.
It's like, that shit gets... I hear so much...
Here, you know what? I'm better at two-handing shit, so just,
okay,
take that.
yeah.
No way, dude. I was like, we're two people are dead. There's no way. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was awesome. Fuck yes, dude. I can't believe it. I was not even expecting. I was just gonna play for a while. I can hear that super loud on my end. You guys are... No way, dude. No way, dude. Nah. Oh my god. You guys like that? You still can't hit it. Oh, behind his back, and I punched him out of bounds, dude. Oh, fuck. Who clutched that? All right, man. Holy shit. I had to piss so bad. I had to piss so bad. Oh yeah, so we can do this now. There's a trophy to make. You can make Snake dizzy if you spin him around in the cure viewer thing. We have to spin him around like a bunch of times though. I can't believe there's a trophy for this. What a game, dude. Okay, this area. And then... Oh, wait, I forgot. We do not have... We do not have a silencer yet. I need to find one. It's Carrolltown. The medical stuff to find in this area. Is it just on the ground? Oh. Thick. Wait, what? It says that it should be base of a tree near a log. Antidote? It doesn't even say that's there. What do I have right now? This is supposed to be a disinfectant, not an antidote. This is weird. Am I... Yeah. Give me more snake. So, says it's at the base of a thin tree near a log. That's it? No, that's not it. Guide isn't making any sense, man. The plant at the base of a thin tree near a log. And it says a little bit south. The only thin tree near a log was this one, and that's where I got antidote from? I think the game is wrong. And there's a fucking flying squirrel here that I have to get? What? Apparently, if I look up at the trees here, I'll see it somewhere. I really wish we had thermals for this. There it is. Holy shit, man. I didn't know there were flying squirrels in this game. Holy hell. I wonder how we get Mark 22 now that I don't have it. Because I really need it. I really need it. I need to be able to stun snakes and shit. I kind of doubt I can CQC a fucking snake. I've never tried it, but I don't think that's going to work. Oh, okay. Is it dead though? Yeah, it died. I could use a stun grenade, I think. Supposed to be a snake hanging off a tree right here somewhere. Man, I would kill for thermal goggles for this. Oh, there it is. That is another python. Then we have to meet up with Eva to get Mark 22, and then we have to backtrack to here to get some of the stuff below. That means we can just kind of move through here and get to where Eva's at and then just come back, I guess. Porsche.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
God damn it, not another gun.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home.
I wonder if they re-recorded some of the over-exaggerated movement in like Delta. Just because they can capture facial expression and stuff so much better. That's not how bullets work. I just wonder how differently characters are going to act in these scenes with the new tech.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
He's American, man. There's the Sorrow.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
There is some paranormal stuff that usually happens in Metal Gear games. That's kind of like unexplained.
Why'd you defect?
But not too much, you know. It like not to me anyway. It doesn't get too wild.
To my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
God damn. Okay, I'll go home.
Go home.
Alright, Jim. Hey, Lexi, what's up? Snake's like, I've been back for 5 minutes and I'm getting my ass kicked again.
Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
Did I finish Final Fantasy? I did.
Enemy scouts are going to come looking.
Last week.
Yeah, no. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
Oh, thank you, Luxie. Yeah, that was a pretty hard platinum to get. I think it took me like 218 hours.
You've got to do it, Snake.
That one
Your
was
enemy and
no
your
joke.
objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay, so we need to move along and get our Mark 22 from Eva up ahead. Now we have no gun. Shit, and we got soldiers coming.
What's this?
HQ.
This is HQ.
All right, Jim, later, man.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Shit, I gotta sneak by everybody here. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to use a stun grenade right here, though. I'm trying to think how far ahead she is. Going for plat on this too? I am, yeah. I already got, so they re-released all of these games in a collection. The Metal Gear Master Collection. And it's got the 3 first games in it and a couple of the old Nintendo games, and I already platinumed all of those. This is the last one that I need. Okay, so I need to get to Rosvet, and then I've got to come back. Everything will be easier once we have a gun, though. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Luxie. I'm kind of like a platinum hunter now. I've only really been going for platinums on games that I'm like a real big fan of. Like, this is one of my favorite games from when I was a kid, so... I don't know, it's fun to do all the really hard challenges on these old games, honestly. And even new games too, like FF7 Rebirth has got to be one of my favorite games I've played in so long. Even after 218 hours, I did not want that game to end. Gotta wait for this caution phase to end so I can move past these guys. Hopefully they clear out so I can. I don't know how I'm gonna get across this bridge. I forgot it forces you to go into FPV when you're in high grass like that, damn it. I don't love that.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Resume your patrol.
Speak. If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage.
Thanks, man. Holy shit, how many hits? You go to sleep, you're doing like 30 backflips, man. Oh my god. The animations are a little bit exaggerated on this game. Oh shit, what about this guy? Go right by him. I'm not trying to mess with him right now. Oh, okay. It's only a few, so we don't have to do too much backtracking. I've got to get up here to Eva, though, and get our freaking trank gun, so I really need it badly. Don't think there's any bad guys here right now. Yeah, I don't think so. What have you been up to lately, Lexi? AAK, I need that. Oh yeah, there's a new Keratin right here. Didn't need to shoot that much. I might as well do it now. Attack with AK. Get throwable magazine. Oh. Okay. Nothing wasted in this game. You can use empty magazines to throw at enemies. On the back of the building where we met Eva, behind barrels. Do I have to meet Eva first? Little Fallout in Apex. Just finished the show too. How about you? I haven't seen the show yet. I've kind of wanted to watch it because I'm not familiar like at all with Fallout, and I've heard really good things about that show. That's it. Bug juice, gross. I don't want that. There's face paint. Thermal goggles from the locker in the room where you met Eva. Oh, okay, so here's how we get thermals. And then I gotta backtrack a couple screens and get all the animals and stuff I missed. Better save just in case.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Thermals are in here. Yep. Thank God, dude. I needed these so bad. It's going to be so much easier to find wildlife now. Gonna make my life pretty damn easy. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard you don't even really need to play the games to enjoy it. Where the hell is Eva? Oh, it's when you after you leave that room. Okay. I am kind of following a guide because I'm trying to get all these like collectible things on the way on this first playthrough. Semi-casual story playthrough of the first one. Then I have to do like... You have to get like a really hard rank to get platinum in this game. And to do it, you have to like speed run. You can't get any kills. You have to play on the hardest difficulty. You can't get alerted. It's going to be fun.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down!
When did it come out? 2004. At the time, a very impressive like survival Metal Gear game that tried to be a lot like James Bond-esque kind of. At the time, it was very next gen though, yeah. PS2 game.
There is your answer.
Definitely looks better with a little bit of up-resing on PS5, but yeah, pretty much the same game. This is the one, they're actually remaking this game, like fully remaking it on a new engine with new graphics and stuff, so And I'm hoping it's going to be out this year, actually. Of all the Metal Gear Solid games, this one's a lot of people's favorites, but they're all, like, masterpieces, so yeah. Exhibit A of why it's a masterpiece. Let's see. This is why it's a masterpiece right here. Snake, hello? There's no way this stuff is gonna be a remake, dude. I would be shocked if they left some of this stuff in the remake of this.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Cold shoulder.
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
Nice.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
Oh yeah, we get the really good gun. Do I get the tranquilizer from her too, though? I really need that. I think we're supposed to get it here.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen.
Snake's getting hard for this gun. He's harder for this gun than he is for Eva.
Tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Eva, I'm gonna need you to leave the room for a minute.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Please God, give me the Mark II, I need it.
This with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend.
Wow, there's like haptic feedback on the PS5 controller every time Snake does something with his knife or his gun. I'm noticing right now. What the fuck?
Swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you.
Go
I'll
on.
stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and
Oh.
lie down.
Disappointed.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt,
Oh my God, I
best thing to
forgot
do is
about
just get some
that.
sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders.
If you have food in your inventory and you like save the game and you're away from it for too long, when you come back, it'll be expired. There's some crazy next-gen stuff in this game for a 2004 PS2 game. Betrayal. Oh, good fucking God.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot.
Holy shit, Snake, honestly, dude.
Hurry.
Every single, like, secret cam in the game, dude.
Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
W.
Don't go dying on me now.
Okay. Remember, they kind of swarm in here. I have to sneak past everybody. Better equip my guns. Don't know if I'm going to do this right, but I remember a strat to get out of this building. Or get rid of these guys without getting seen, hopefully. Knock those guys out. Oh, come on. Damn it. I didn't realize they move in so fast. Shit. These damn guys are moving around a lot. I think it might be a good idea to go back the way I came and sneak up behind them. Get this guy from right here, though. Probably.
Where's he hiding?
Didn't actually want to kill that guy, but that's alright. You gotta remember that you can't really tell if you're on... You have to like really look what gun you pick because they look the same in the menu. This guy has to be right here, huh? How many are left? 5? Okay. Are they breaching this again? Are you kidding? These parts are going to get really tense when I'm trying to do the Foxhound run because I cannot get spotted. And I cannot kill. I swear they're fucking following me. Okay, so hold on. There's new stuff in this area. Cardboard box. Maybe we don't need the cardboard box because it didn't even tell me to grab it, which is kind of strange. Okay. Oh, this guy's on the roof, huh? I think he is. Yep. That guy's gonna be a real problem at this part. On Foxhound. Holy shit, you can see from far away, huh? Alright. Wait, there's still somebody left? What? Also, I think there's a camouflage I can wear that one of them prevents suppressor from fading. I don't have it yet. I'm pretty certain I should have it by now. I'm not sure why I don't. Did not realize there was still a guy left. Wait, what? I can't backtrack? What the fuck? How the heck am I supposed to go get my stuff? Maybe I have to move. Oh, okay. Probably after cutscene, then I can go back.
Waiting for this moment. That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
Hot to feel.
This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more.
Snake's like, this is not Red Dead, bro.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Damn, disrespected. You forget bullets? Or he thought it was double action instead of single? Highly realistic would happen in real life.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me.
Big time.
I've got to get back before he does.
Fuck physics, man. It's just the amount of speed necessary to make that jump. I think this game is fake. Okay, now we can backtrack and go get stuff we need. So, let's see. Carrotan number 10. Gotta deal with these guards first, but there's some camo under the bridge here that I need. I just remembered on Foxhound, I've got to be really careful here, because if I trank them, and I think I walk too close to one side of the bridge, their sleeping bodies will literally fall off and they'll die in the river. Man, this Foxhound run on this game is going to be pretty tricky, I think. Okay, that's all that stuff. Wonder if it's raindrop that prevents. No. I can't remember if it's a face paint or a uniform, but one of them prevents your suppressors from diminishing. Guess I don't have it yet. I need to find a cobra in this area and throw it at somebody. Some unfortunate guy. Except I'm not sure from where I'm at where that's going to be. Gonna have to roam a little bit here. Goddamn snake bit me. Oh, wait. That snake was poisonous, right? Should work. Excuse me, sir? I'm shooting you? Okay. I don't know if this guy needs to be awake or not. I'm gonna shoot his radio just in case. Oh, wait, can you not do that in this one? Huh, okay. I thought you could. Wake him up and throw a snake at him. About to have a really bad day. King Cobra, no less. That's unfortunate.
Freeze.
Snake away. Wait, it's still on him? Oh my god, what the hell? Headshot, please. Oh my god, this poor guy. Shot him in the shoulder 3 times, shot him in the back of the head twice, and he got bit by King Cobra. Unfortunate. This is the entryway. There's another Karotan in this area, apparently. I'm supposed to be able to climb a tree in this area. Probably this one. There she is. I thought a fall from this high was going to hurt me, actually. Oh, why is so the map doesn't stay discovered, huh? That's weird. I really don't want to piss off these crocs. What? Just for the... This guide is so weird. It's telling me to pick up stuff now that I could have picked up at the beginning. I'm not sure why, or maybe this stuff wasn't here until after Operation Snake Eater starts. So we are in south now, right? Okay. Damn it. Eat some snakes. Oh, hey, we got the video this time. I thought we got robbed of it. I guess it's only after Snake Eater starts. That makes sense. I think they're going to show this in all of its grossness in Delta when the remake comes out. Snakes are good, apparently. This is a bit weird, though, the way this guide says this is. It's supposed to be a splint. I didn't know you could find splints. Hmm. Okay, and then there's another keratin over here. Wow, I did not realize they moved stuff around after you come back here. Guess it pays off to backtrack. Wait, there's supposed to be styptics back here? Hold on, did I already get this trophy? God damn it, I hate, like, going through trophy menus. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm missing a medicinal plant somewhere. There we go. That was the one. Okay. So much collectible stuff to find in this game, my god. I think everything up to Rosvet we have found. So I'll probably make it up to the next area, save it, and call it a day. Shit, I'm gonna drown. God, dude, I remember how frustrated I was the first time I played this game. I died to every fucking thing. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, Snake had mud on his pants. I forgot that there was actual deterioration like that. Man, they emphasized that big time in the Delta gameplay trailer that me and Chris watched. Holy shit. You can see all the mud and stuff dripping off of Snake in that trailer. It looks so cool. Get back across the bridge.
What's wrong?
Bad aim. Gonna need another suppressor soon, dude. Good aim. Long range. Some of these vistas, like this area and stuff, is gonna look so cool in Delta. Might be one of the greatest remakes ever if they stick the landing on it. Because this game can go from looking pretty brown and like gray to brown and green and gray to being very beautiful. They could really make this jungle pop. Based on the trailer that we watched, it looks like it's going to be incredible. I don't know if soldiers repopulate here or not. I don't think they do. We are coming up on a couple of boss fights, one with Ocelot and another with the Pain after that. This is a pretty hefty area to move through too. I think we have a lot of stuff to look for and find here, but we're going to do that next time. I'll drop the save right here. I'm excited to get it underway, and honestly on Outlook it certainly feels a lot like it's going to be way simpler than Metal Gear Solid 2 was and Metal Gear Solid 1, just because it's only going to take 2 playthroughs. The Foxhound playthrough is not going to be easy by any means, but the game itself is still relatively easy. It's not going to take 3 or 4 playthroughs like the other games, but thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Paps, have a good night, man. Wish we could have seen the snake eating scene. We did. You might have missed it. Go back through the VOD. They showed the video when I chose to eat a snake after we started Operation Snake Eater. We got the video of it. So I thought the game glitched and we didn't get to see it, but it doesn't happen until after Snake leaves Russia and comes back for Operation Snake Eater. So it's in there. I was wrong about it. Jim, thanks for hanging out today, man. Luxy, thanks for popping in here. I don't want to miss anybody. Chris, thank you for the 27 goddamn month resub. Holy shit, dude. I hope that Chris sits in on more of these because he knows more about this game than I do. Thomas, thanks for popping in today, dude. Pat as well, man. It's good to see you guys. And Sergeant Sean, the resident Metal Gear expert. Went for coffee after you said we didn't get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's there. It's after Operation Snake Eater starts, so if you want to see it, it's pretty gruesome. It's kind of like hard to see because it's such an old game. Like some of the old video files that play are kind of like, what's happening? But that's why I made this setup for these streams on like classic games, so you guys can see the full game because the resolution's not as good. So our classic games will probably be in this format instead of this one. But I mean, I like both of them, but I think this is going to be how we approach our classic games from now on, just so you guys, the viewers, can see everything and not have me hovering over it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today, everybody. We will do some more MGS3 probably next time. I want to like get into playing some multiplayer stuff because I've only been playing single player stuff for a while now. Yeah, and I will catch all of you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Teletransporting. I don't think so, dude. I don't know though. That's funny if it is.
Like he doesn't know, but he kind of has an idea.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, all these guys are teletransporting, dude.
Oh no. You can say more.